Good morning. Hopefully you can hear me. I got a new headset, so it's I cannot hear myself in my headset. It's kind of weird, actually. Yep. Good morning. Welcome to the Easy Stream, where we hang out in this fish room and we get everything done that we need to get done, all the time, every time. Here, I'm gonna sit because I'm sore. Can you hear me? I can hear me. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Good morning, people. What's going
John
on?
Mackenzie said, "Good morning, weirdos."
Good morning, weirdo. Andy Carson. Good morning. Good morning. Merrick T, what's up, man? Good morning. Window Liquor number 5. What's going on, man? Dennis Christensen, hello, hello, and happy Easter. Happy Easter. Merrick T, what's up, man? I already said that. Good morning. Xanadu, what's up? John McKenzie, what's up, weirdo? All right, I'm already at the bottom of the list, so let's get into it. Let me turn this on all messages. All bells and whistles seem to be working. I hear myself. Cool, cool, cool. What's new? Not much. Is that a dead fish? It looks like a dead fish. I think that is a dead fish. Hang on. Let's go find out why we have a dead fish. Let me go over here. Oh my god. Oh, my back. I was working on the house yesterday. Oh, put flooring in. And now I'm paying the price. Let's change it up a little bit. There we go. No, that's not a dead fish. What is wrong with me? It's a leaf. Okay. That's a whole lot better. Do I have my clicker? Oh my god. I can barely walk. Oh. Oh. Struggle is real, man. Can I turn this on? Does this work? I don't know if I've ever charged this.
That's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. How comes my screen went blank? Nope. This is dead. I gotta charge it. Oh, it's just a leaf. That's right. Hang on. Oh, I'm all over the place. All right. See that plant on the left there? There's a leaf that's like curled. Looked like a dead fish for a second there. But I'd take a leaf over a dead fish any day. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Did I just see a cat?
Alishan AS said, "You're too young to make those old people noises."
Yeah. Tell that to my body, man. Oh, I was crawling around on my hands and knees for like 6 hours yesterday. I'm feeling it, man. I am feeling it. Easter and 420. Double big bonus win today. That's right. All right. Well, as you know, last week I was not here because my headset died. Well, it was weird. Like the mic would cut in and out, then the sound would cut in and out. I couldn't hear anything. People couldn't hear me. It was a mess. Big old mess. But good old Amazon came in, solved the problem. Oh my God. Robert Reed, good morning, good morning. Huawei. Why are we always yelling? Rip to the leaf. Oh, all right, what do we do? I don't know. What are we doing? Oh, yeah. Last week I did not stream, but I did do water testing because I wanted to see. And then I set up the siphon drain water change thing and let it flow. I mean, I think I did like it's 11 hours. I did like 50 some gallons, 55 gallons. It's about 5 gallons an hour at 11 hours. That Festivum is chasing this that Geo around. Kind of funny. All right. All right. I guess we should test. Oh my God! If I can move! Oh Jesus! Ow! We're gonna have to take it nice and easy today. Oh, my back. Oh. 310 Aquatics. Good morning. All right. We're gonna take this nice and slow. Actually, hang on a minute. I'm gonna get some coffee. This is an important factor in healing. It's coffee. Be right back.
Window Licker #5 said were the numbers high last week and is why you set up the water change.
Hang on. Sorry about that. No, actually, I think the numbers were probably just about normal. We can look at it in a sec here. I'll do the testing and then we'll take a look at last weekend, this week. All right. Hang on a second. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Sorry, my allergies are going crazy too. You don't want to listen to me coughing and sneezing. All right, let's do this water test. Oh. No, it wasn't really that high. Oh, man. I am so sore. Oh, God. No, everything was pretty much normal. Well, in the normal range of whatever was normal. Doo-doo-doo. We are going to test some water. What is water?
Dave's aquarium thought said great morning, everyone.
Great morning. What is going on? Hang on. There's something on the end of this. I just got in that water. Good morning. Happy Easter. Easter. All right, cool. Oh my God. Oh.
Window Licker #5 said this tank blows my mind. They change the water every week, and the BBA seems to be growing faster. WTF?
I know. It's a mystery, right? I think it's partly because my water is like very high in KH. I think. I don't know. Something about that Blackbeard loves it. Alright. I got water vials, packets of water. Whoops. Alright. Let's let's do the nitrates. You guys can look at fish while I do this.
Alishan AS said that's why I hire people to do stuff like that.
Exactly. Oh. Yeah, I probably should have, but oh well. It's done. Just gotta pay the cost. This tank blows my mind. Oh yeah, we read that one. I got some new Apistos on the last night's auction. Probably should fire up the roadie. Yeah. Was there an auction last night for, was it Skipper? Oh my god. Off work! Woo! Alright. What's up, new local Austin? What's up, man? Alright, we're testing nitrates. Those Apistos were gorgeous. Ah, shit. Pardon my French. But I screwed up. Gotta recalibrate. Alright, 7 minutes. Yeah, I forgot about the auction too. Alright, next. Phosphates.
Dave's aquarium thought said I didn't even know there was an auction.
Yeah. I didn't know either. Well, I'm sure I knew, but I forgot. I'm guessing it was Skipper's, right? Skipper's Aquariums. Right, that's counting down. Throw away all the scrap. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Oh. I gotta clean up all this mess right here.
Window Licker #5 said I quit watching the auction. It just teases me with what fish I can't buy.
It's true.
Well,
It's because you're in Canada. It's hard to get those fish across the border in a safe and sustainable way. People don't like when you smuggle fish across a border. Alright. Southwest Florida Aquatics in the house, hurting so lurking. Well, that sucks. Oh, it was on Jeff Pelham's. Okay, that's cool. That is definitely cool. Were they his fish, or was he just like kind of doing like the selling different people's stuff?
Dave's aquarium thoughts said I don't even have any more room at the moment.
Yeah. I got some tanks I could throw things in. Alright, where are we at here? Got a minute left on that. I guess I should start doing the water change. I'm like so out of it. You gotta bear with me. I'm in slow mode today. I gotta take it easy. Here, we're gonna throw this in. Bloop. I'm gonna unplug the filter. Oh.
Xanadudu said there were several sellers, all
Okay.
hobbyist breeders. Similar to Skipper's deal, which I hope he starts up again soon.
Yeah, really.
Alishan S. said the Lancaster Club auction yesterday had about 300 lots.
Wow.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Dave's aquarium thoughts said it's still too early for this. I need to hit the sheets again for another hour.
I hear that. Oh, I could go for some sleep. In this tank right here is, I have some geophagus. One of my geos died. The little one. He was like a runt. He never got bigger, so I don't know what happened with him. But now he's gone. So I got 2 geos left. I did see my my L333 in here recently. He came out and I was like, oh my god, he lives. So there's that. Pandagaras seem to be doing okay. The ones in quarantine are doing okay, I believe. Ow! Oh my god. I can't stand up that quick. Where is my
SWFL Aquatics said it's
flashlight?
hard to lose a spouse after 41 wires marriage.
What? Yeah, man. It's hard to lose a spouse after 40 years of marriage? Yeah. Holy cow. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Alright, phosphates are 0.51. Holy cow, that's high. 0.51? Why is that so high? Oh, I gotta do the, what do you call it? TDS. Yeah, phosphates are 0.51. That's like up there. I wonder why, how that got so high. 403 on the TDS. .403.
Window Liquor #5 said, did you flirt last week?
No, it was the week before that. I did. That's what makes it interesting that it's that high. 28.6 is the nitrates. That's normal. Well, it's a little high, but... Alright, this is what we got. Let's go here. Alright. This was the last week that I streamed. I did fertilize and I put iron, easy iron in there. This is the week that I didn't stream, but I did do the testing. Things were a little higher. The nitrates were up. So it looks like they were climbing there, and now they're even more up. Phosphates, I mean. Sorry. TDSs are pretty consistent. Seems like a pretty straight line. You average that. This is always climbing. This is kind of like I don't know. I don't know. I should put some iron in there after I do this water change, though. All right, well, that's what we got for this. Go back to here.
Dave's aquarium thoughts said no stream. Higher parameters? Seems like your tank likes it when you stream.
Thank you, 3G, very much for the 10 gifted memberships.
All right, man. 3G, thank you. Right on, buddy. And good morning. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's got to be... I think it's the food, honestly. I've been feeding that Ebo Aquarist pretty regularly. Average Canadian Av Geek. Hello, nice fish tank. Well, thank you. And good morning. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like this is in like an endless battle, and I'm never winning it. Look at that Pandagar. He's cool. I am not just an aviator. I love keeping my shrimps in my tank. Sweet! Average Canadian Av Geek. I was an aviator once. I have my pilot's license. I had an instrument rating. I was working on a commercial certificate. And then life changed. Well, I see Pandagar doing work. That's right. You're chilling. So I don't know why those phosphates are so high. That seems like, oh my god. Ow. I either got to stay sitting or stay standing. I can't do either. Both. Alright, we're going to recalibrate this real quick. Elite Menagerie Habitat. Louise. Good morning to all and happy Easter. Good morning, good morning.
Window Licker #5 said, was that before the ramp trout job?
That was during the ramp
3G
trout.
said I get high and fly. Does that make me an aviator or an astronaut?
Both. It says 0.50, so I guess that is what it is, man. Hope it's holding up well for you. I wore them a few, but I wore them a lot. Oh yeah, the shirt. Dave's Aquarium thoughts. Shake it up. Alright, well, that's kicking. I should do the aquarium mops. Spawning mops. It's been a while since I changed these out. These are blue. And the next ones are purple. Alright, let's take this mop. Let's see what's in it. This is the Gertrude's. Heck, we can, could switch cameras, but my clicker is in the other room, charging. It's probably got enough of a charge to last. But I'm just looking through a wet mop for eggs. I am not seeing any. That does not surprise me. Been kind of skipping a couple feedings this week. Now let's see if we can find any babies in here. What do I do with that flashlight? It's in my pocket. Oh yeah, there's a fry in here, still. Alright, let's put that in there. We gotta take the purple one out. There's only one, I thought there was two. Maybe he died. Oh, that's sad. No, there is two. Okay, cool. He was just hiding. We're gonna take the purple mop out. Gonna put that in the. Give this a rinse. Oh god, I am so sore. Too old for this. Labor. Alright. I gotta make more mops one of these days. That was purple, purple, purple. This. Oh, you can't
Dave's
see
aquarium thoughts said I'm getting a sudden urge to pee.
Don't worry, man. It's the way it is. Here, I'm going to set this camera up here-ish. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to unplug the clicker. See if it works. I think it works. Alright, let's change cameras real quick. Let's look at that.
Average _ Canadian _ AvGeek said, I've cleaned my aquariums yesterday.
Nice.
Congratulations, Bruiser CB, on the membership milestone. Bruiser CB has been an extraordinary aquarist for 18 months.
Right on, man. And good morning, Bruiser. And thanks for being here. Alright, this is my Cyanodorsalis tank, which I have stopped putting spawning mops in here. Because my colony is like dwindled down to like nothing. So I'm no longer trying to spawn the Cyanodorsalis until I get more. And they're a pretty rare fish, so I'll keep my eye out. If anybody knows anybody, let me know. I guess I can just dry this one out. This mop can dry. Yeah, I'm just letting this, this is where the Cyanodorsalis were. All the mops. I'm just gonna let it clear out.
3G said I have $200 worth plants in 5-gal bucket for 2 weeks. Guess I'll put them in tanks today.
Not a bad idea. I don't know how long they're going to last in the bucket indefinitely. All right, so I don't expect to see any fry in there, but I'll check anyway. But once all the mops are out, I'm going to reset that tank, and I'm probably going to use this for the Pascal rainbows that I have. Speaking of which, how long has it been since I went to the ACLC swap? That was in March, like early March, mid-March. It's been a month, right? Just trying to think so I can gauge how long things have been in quarantine. I'm going to move this camera a little bit. Alright, I don't know. Anyway, let's go down here.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said at 3G, I just put $60 of places into my tank.
Nice.
Barbara Jackson said, good morning and happy Easter, Jason and everyone.
Good morning, Barbara. And happy Easter. Thanks for being here. We're looking here for... Oh my god. Oh! Now I'm not going to be able to get back up. I'm going to check out, see if there's any fry in here. Whoa. I literally just had that flashlight. What to do with it? Ow! Ow! It's in my pocket. Oh god. Don't blind myself. Nope. 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 I was hoping there'd be some eggs in here, or some fry. I have gotten eggs, I just haven't seen anything hatch.
Aquatics. Jeff Kane said morning, happy
Good
Easter.
morning! What is going
Dave's
on?
Aquarium
Happy Easter.
Thoughts said I redid my plants in my large tank. Hopefully they don't die.
It is always better when they don't. Alright, let's take this purple mop out. This is the Luminatus colony. I'm gonna rinse this. Ow! God. Don't mind me. I'm just old and falling apart apparently. Oh. Alright, I'm going to swap this for what's in the Luminatus tank. And let's see. I'm going to grab this algae real quick.
Average_Canadian_AvGeek said my aquascape aquarium of 7-gallon for my shrimps. I spent at least $500.
Nice. What kind of shrimp you got? Are they the caridinias? Like those what are the fancy ones? Like the Taiwan bees and whatever. What else? Shadow Safari, Shadow Tigers, Midnight Princes. Looking at Chris Lukup Shrimp King poster that's on my wall here. Dancing Man. Such funny names. Alright. Here's the blue mop. The only thing I see is a snail. Any eggs? Yes. See at least one. Yay. I've been seeing eggs, but I'm not seeing any fry, man. What's going on?
Average_Canadian_AvGeek said, I keep Neocaridinia because my water is
Oh,
better for these.
Yeah, same.
I keep red one and some really in another tank.
That's cool. Alright, TDS is like 195, so it's not really that high. I don't know. I wonder why we're not getting any fry out of this. I don't know. Boggles the mind. But we'll leave that alone. And we'll go over here and we'll check on the frittatas. Which I already know there's like a million
said, I
fry in
never
there.
ever want to think about much money I have in tanks and fish and plants.
Why?
Window Licker #5 said, is that shrimp types or weed verity? LOL.
Why not both? There is no purple mop in here. What's going on? I must have missed it. Why is there no purple mop in there? This is the fricadas. Oh, that's right, because I stopped putting a mop in there for a little bit. But I don't have a, well, must have been a week. I don't have a purple mop.
Thought said, my wife doesn't want to know how much money I owe my tanks, and I only have 2.
Shh. My wife is listening. We can't talk about this. We cannot talk about this. I guess I'm going to use that purple mop that I just cleaned out in the fricadas. I need to make more mops. Apparently I need to make more purple mops. Whoops.
Victor C. said, have a great Easter holiday, Jason.
You too, Victor. Thanks for joining us, man. Good morning. Alright, fricadas. Oh yeah, there's always eggs in these mops. These guys are always prolific. Snail. Plants. Oh, oh God. Oh. Let's put this back on.
Andy Carson said, you need to have your wife on the stream again.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. I was thinking about that the other day. Alright, I'm just going to look down here, see if we can see anything. Oh, yes! There is some fry in the,
Barbara Jackson said, I spend money on tanks, and hubby spends money on bicycles.
There you go.
Don't ask. Senator Do said, blue eyes for the win!
These are the Celebes, rainbows. There's
Dave's
a bunch of fry in here.
Thoughts said, my tax accountant has written off my fishes on our taxes a few times.
Ooh, gotta start doing that. Oh! Alright, we got some Celebes rainbow fry. Speaking of fry, I don't think I fed them this morning, so when I'm done with this, I will feed them. Let me rinse this mop. Oh, you know what? Just realized we were probably, not paying attention.
Canadian _avgeek said we should add taxes
pretty low
for the fish because they live in there.
They gotta pay rent. Alright. I'm gonna stop this water change real quick.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane.
What's up,
said,
man?
good morning, Jason's wife.
Good morning, Jason's wife. Oh. Alright. That's out the way. Let's start filling that back up. Spilling water everywhere while holding a mop. Alright, let me put this in with the Celebes. Take the blue one out.
Average
Check it for eggs.
Canadian _avgeek said my mum doesn't want to know how much I spent. And 1 out of 3 tanks broke down this week.
Uh-oh.
Water everywhere.
There are a lot of eggs in this.
Good morning, everyone. Can I get an
Good morning, Fish
3G
Capades.
said Jasmine Jeff.
Why is this doing this? There we go. Okay. We got Fry in that tank, which is cool. I gotta feed him. Ooh! Ooh! Don't mind these noises I'm making. They're involuntary. Oh. Don't get old, people. Oh. God, man. I am going to pay people to do this stuff from now on. My kid's going to be home from college soon. He's going to graduate in May.
Average_Canadian_Avgeek said the tank that broke down. Someone gave it to me, and I think it was old already.
Yeah. I've had that happen. Alright. Let me do these tanks too, even though I didn't see any fry. I just keep it a little dash in there. This one has a bunch of fries, so I'll give it a little bit more.
Is your back betraying you?
Yes.
3G said Patty would love the grunts rip.
Yeah. I was crawling around on my hands and knees for 6 hours yesterday, installing some laminate flooring in the front room. And I'm paying the price now. Alright, the fry have been fed. That's filling up. The mops have been swapped. Yes. Alright, let's keep an eye on this. I'll fill that up. I'm going to sit here and watch it so I don't get sidetracked and water's all over the floor. I also did the pass-through water change on the 75, the angelfish tank, Mr. G.
Barbara Jackson said, I bet the floor looks great though.
Nice and clean. Yeah, the flooring, yeah. Look at that. I don't know if you can see him, but that panda gar is just like sitting on that leaf, just chilling.
Aquatic Moose said, good morning, BS.
Now the floor does look good, honestly. It was a process, but it was fun. Looks good. I'm glad it's over. I just got to put the trim back, and that's it. Except I got to get more trim. I got to buy some because I want to put window sills in and whatever. Got to get some wood. And the trim, when I pulled it off, I broke some pieces, so I got to replace those. Other than that, it's good to go.
Fishcapade said, Jason, how is the panda army?
Good. Let's look at them. I'm gonna move this camera up. While keeping an eye on the other tank, so I don't overfill it. Ow. Ow. Oh my god. Alright. We'll get there in a sec. I'm just gonna wait till this is done filling before I get sidetracked. And we're close.
That's lovely, that is.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Aquatic Moose, what's going on, man? Good morning. And I keep seeing people saying hi to Deb. I guess Deb's Aqua Pets. Good morning, good morning. I haven't seen, there you are. You are here. Good morning. See? I got sidetracked. I almost overfilled it. No. The BBA is growing all over that log.
Aquatic Moose said you're Jazzy Jason.
TJ Jazzy Jason. All right, I gotta turn that filter back on. I'm gonna put this over here for now. So we'll probably be using it again. Get a towel. Close this lid. Wait. Turn that filter back on before I forget. Did it kick on? Yes. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Yeah, we're gonna look at Pentacars. Let me move this stool out the way. Is there a light on this tank? Oh no. I have one on there. Ooh. Does that work? Or did I just pull the cord out? There is a light on the tank. There we go. I actually do have a light for this tank. I've never turned it on. There's two dudes right there. There should be a total of 4 of these guys. Unless somebody went walking. Which is not good. Sorry, I'm leaning the camera forward, so otherwise you'll be back here. Guess I can move it a little bit closer. See 3, there was one over there. There's 2 over there. There's 1 there. 2 there. 3, 4. You can't see them, but they're behind that rock. That rock is like a lava rock with a hole in the middle of it, and one of them's laying in the hole, and one of them's sitting behind the rock, and the other 2 are over here. So there's all 4 of them. The 5th one is down in the other tank because he went for a ride. I see him on the glass right now. Well, it's either him or his one of the other pandas. All right, how long has it been for these guys? It's been a month, right? Look at all these snail eggs right there. Look at these big snails. Holy cow, these dudes are big. Grandpa snails. We should probably do a slight water change on these guys because, just cause. Oh yeah, there is something I do need to do. I don't know if you guys remember, but I have a canister filter on my goldfish tank. And I service that thing maybe once a year. The last time I serviced it, I broke it, remember? And then I had to get pieces for it. But it's making some crazy noises. So I'm guessing it needs to be at least rinsed. We'll take a look at that in a sec. Try not to break it. I'm gonna do a little bit of water change on these guys real quick. See, I didn't realize that I could. 8 hours, 12 hours, no, 6 hours. keep it on 6 hours. Try and do like maybe a 50% water change. Maybe not that much. Shake it up.
Aquatic Moose said ice cream for brekkie.
Do it. I'm going to the in-laws after the stream, doing the Easter thing. Should be a good time. Gonna eat lots of food. Shake it up. Whoops. Sorry. I elbowed you. While I have this hose out, I'm going to top off some of these other tanks too.
Xanadu said clash it up. Aquatic Moose said twist and shout.
Twist
Or is
and
that too
shout.
personal for Jason?
Might need to get a little more slack on this hose. Top this off. And top this one off too, down here. You can see that there's no light on, but this tank is actually has two. They were fry, but they're probably moving into juvenile Medaka rice fish. I could probably put them with the parents and reset this tank. This tank is an algae mess. Need to seriously adjust the lighting on that tank. I just think it's way too much. Whoa. Top this bottom one off real quick. This Java moss is insanity in this tank. Just taking over everything. Top off this tank real quick. I'm just doing the endlers over here. Just topping it off. And then the only other one I gotta really top off is the one over there. You can see it, but I need to get more slack in this hose. Okay. That should be good. So many cords, hoses, laying all over the place. Towels. That needs to be washed. I gotta service this filter too here. Can I bring you this way? Come on. All right. The clicker must be clicked. I gotta turn that water off, or we're gonna have problems real soon. Come on now. All right, let's set this over there. Get this towel out of the way. Okay. What are we looking at? Not much. The bump the camera. But this is the Medaka tank, the parents. I need to clean this filter. All this algae just hanging out everywhere. Now, why would I do that? Not a big fan of these aqua clears, honestly. People swear by them. They are okay. I mean, they're good because they got the reusable media, I think. That's probably the biggest selling point. But I always have problems in mine. I never want to restart. They're always choking out. Rinse this real quick.
Window Licker #5 said that tank looks pretty good.
Thanks.
The wood finally quit shedding tanks.
Yeah, it did. It took a long time for those tannas to stop. Like a year. Maybe even longer. Well, no, it was about a year. Had that tank a little over a year. Alright, I think we got this algae out of here. Now this tank seems to be doing pretty good. Woo! Woo! Up! I pulled out something. Lost the camera. Something went out.
Andy Carson said, just a reminder, hit the like button.
That's right. Better listen to Andy. I don't know what's happening right now. My computer seems to be freaking out. So let me take a look. Yep, that camera stopped moving. Am I here? You guys hear me? Shake it up. Alright. Let me go back over here. It's because I tripped over this cord, and in the process I pulled out the camera USB. Come on, man. So much crap laying around here. This fish room is like...
Barbara Jackson said, we can hear you.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, I just unplugged the camera by accident. What? I just plugged it back in. Ow. Oh my god. Let me fix it. This is 4K.
Window Licker #5 said picture frozen, but
Yup.
we hear you.
Yeah, I pulled the thing out. Should work. Yeah, there we go. Cool. It's back. This tank looks fuzzy, right? It's because it is. Oh. Oh. It has like this hair algae that just like actually looks kind of cool. It's very soft.
Aquatic Moose said we hear you.
Yay! What more could you need in life? We'll send this algae off this thing. Sponge is like covered in algae. Blackbeard. And there's like this green hair algae. Like this dense carpet. All over everything. Try and keep the snails in there. But this Anubias is doing really good. This is the stuff I got from Crypt Keeper at the Clash. I think the only reason the tannins stopped is because the algae started like growing all over everything. Probably should have did this before I did the water change. Or added the water. Oh, I could always do a water change, I guess. Look at that. This clump just sitting right there.
Window Licker #5 said I bet people would pay money for that scape. Barbara Jackson said I have a tank like that. It's the Muppet tank.
The Muppet tank? Green hair algae. Well, it could be worse. It could be Blackbeard. It's very satisfying though. This is the way it just comes off. It's algae. Comes off in big clumps. Start pulling, and it's like a little carpet. Those are the cories I got from the, I guess they're emerald cories maybe? Bronze cories. Got those from Patty. I've heard cherry barbs too. And a couple of herbetas. Just like a carpet, just like hanging out on the ground here. I think this is dead. It was, I think Hellfry? That's what this is right here. These things have been dying since I put them in this tank. I used to have a ton of Hellfry. I think this whole tank was scaped with it. But it's been slowly dying. It's taken a year for it to be a nice lush plant to get to that little thing. Over a year and a half.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, said that looks like an excellent spawning material to me.
Yeah, probably is. I don't know The Cories are gonna spawn, they might, but there's also pygmies in here. I think if they did
Aquatic
spawn,
Moose
they're
said,
probably gonna just eat
I
the
used
eggs.
to raise hell for her back in my day.
Hell yeah!
Barbara Jackson said, you should hire a little help. I hired a young lady every 2 weeks for a couple hours to help with algae removal and tidying up. Very worth it.
Help her. Be kind of cool. Pay somebody to just sit there and pick a blackberry algae all day. Alright, this is probably going to be good enough. I feel like I should do a water change now. Stir all this up. Yeah, why not? Do a little one. Oi! Dump this out. Dump out the water. Toss this algae out. It's the bin. Oops, I need that on. Let's go back over here. Oh my god. I know I just filled it up. But I'm going to take some water out and then fill it back up. I should probably fertilize this tank too. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I gotta do the iron. Is it 1 pump per 10 gallons? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 for good luck. Did that in this 75. We just did the water change on. I'm doing this too. Little pygmy cories. Just hang in there. Maybe I should move the fry over here. I think that's not a bad idea. And we'll reset the tank. The other tank with the fryer in. Let me get this camera set up over here. Better. Turn the light off on this. Cool. Alright, that's probably a little bit more in the water. Do like a 25-30%. Alright, that's good. going for it. Oh, wait. All right, water. Water. Gotta get the water. Oh, here. Let's put 1, 2 squirts of that. Iron. All right. That's probably full enough. Okay. So hose back over here. Out of the way. All right, I'm calling that done. These days I'm going to have to clean that.
The moneyless maven, Shirley, said roar. I'm here.
Roar!
You can be excited now. BTW,
Yay.
thanks for the membership.
Oh yeah, that was 3G. He threw down some memberships earlier. And congrats for winning one. And thanks for being there. Okay. Oh, might as well grab that algae. Okay. I should probably put a little bit of potassium in there. Assuming I can walk. Oh, God. Let's do 1 scoop. Okay. Potassium. Okay. Let me come over here. Lets me get a... Well, let me turn the light on. And we'll monkey with that first. Oh. And then we will turn on. This is one of those programmable. Alright, there we go. Where's the clicker? Whoops! Wrong button!
It could work!
Peplin Creek Aquatics said,
Yo.
Jason, good morning on this glorious holiday.
Good morning, sir!
Also, happy Easter.
Okay, as you can see, this tank is overgrown with algae, right? There's a couple of fry in there. That's about it. So I'm going to move those fry to the parent colony. I'm going to clean this algae, and I'm going to reset this light. I'm going to have to... It's like a programmable. It's a Higer. If I remember, it's a real big pain in the butt programming this. Hey. Just realized I never took that thing off. Look at that! Brand new. Alright, let's catch some fish. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, oh my god. Oh my god. Hurts. In ways I didn't know it could hurt. We'll use this little net. Shrimp net. I think we might be able to coax them. Wait till they come forward. Chasing each other around. Oh, get in there. Caught one.
Fish
I
Dream
can get
said,
the thing out.
great,
There
maybe
we
I'll
go.
learn how to reset my Haiga.
Good luck. Oh, don't you go out that way. How easy that was. The algae and the snail can stay behind. Just gonna float them in the other tank. Let them get dripped. Or not dripped or whatever. Let them get acclimated. We clean out this net. Ooh, let's not step on the camera. Oh, man. Step back. All right. Those are sitting and dripping, or why do I keep saying dripping? They're just acclimating. Temperature acclimating. This should be pretty good though. I am going to clean this tank. Let me move this forward. Let's take this lid off. Ah, I'm stuck. There we go. Let's move this lid back. Let's gather some algae. Look at this. Nice big wad of algae just hanging right there. Trust me, there's plants in here too. Oh my god. Well, I guess the green hair algae kind of keeps the blackbeard in check. I just think the light in this tank is all wrong. That's why clearly it's like way too much light. If I remember correctly too, that Higer is like programming is it takes like a degree. If you don't have the instructions or don't know where the instructions are, it's like takes a minute. Oh my god. Algae. Whoa. You're definitely doing a water change after this. I'm just grabbing algae. All the algae I can just whatever. Look at this mess. Holy smokes. I need to like kill the light in this tank for like a week.
Jenny Lynn said, good morning, Jason
Jenny
and
Lynn!
everyone. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Thanks for joining us. I'm just making a mess. Dealing with algae. Gonna make myself wet. Oh my god. Ow. I need to do a water change so I can see what I'm doing. I think we got a lot of the algae, but there's clearly more.
Fishroom said, so satisfying.
It is. It really is. It's like addicting. Yanking algae out. Oh yeah. I'm just going around seeing if I can just find like stuff that's just like hanging, laying on the ground, ready to be pulled out. Alright, let's do the water change. Ouch. Oh my god. Oh. Don't mind me. Oh, probably don't need that. You probably do a big water change on this actually. Oh no. It's its own little plant now. This corner's got like a ton of algae in it still.
Peplin Creek Aquatics said, hey Jason, there is one of your white wizard snails.
Yeah. Yup. Or the shell. I don't think he's alive anymore. I had rabbit snails in here at 1.2. I don't think they lived. Alright. Pretty sure I clogged this end up with algae, so let me... Yep. Much better. Alright. Might as well clean this while I'm here.
Alishan AS said, Jason the snail eliminator.
Yeah. Although Malaysians seem to do just fine. You know what? This filter. I think I might swap this filter out. Put this in the sump. Because I have... Didn't I have another aqua top somewhere? Thought I did. Might have to pull that back out. Well, this is... But I think this is too big. Well, it'll be shorter, just... This is a bigger sponge. Thought I had... I must have used them. Thought I had like one of the smaller ones. Well, hang on. I should put this in a sump too. Get it seasoned. And I will grab this little one. That's in this one. There we go. That's better. Here we go. Just swap the tops off. There, that's the appropriate sized one. Whoa, it's a little too much water. Let me set this down. Put this in here. Let's turn this off. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Some more algae. All right here. Yay! Whoops! Yay!
Window Licker #5 said, "Where is Fishimon? He must have lost his eggs."
Yeah. I don't know where he's at. I haven't seen him. Sleeping in. It's a holiday. He might be traveling. You know, doing the Easter thing. Oh. This thing's got algae like everywhere in it. The roots are covered in algae. All right. I think that's probably going to be good enough. Yeah. There's not much more I can do about that. Here. Let's put in a squirt of iron.
Peplin Creek Aquatic
One.
said Fishimon is out finding eggs in people's backyards before the kids do.
That's right. He's ruining everybody's Easter egg hunts. Let's throw this algae out. Man, that was a wad. That was a wad of algae. Okay. I am going to put a little potassium in here as well. Oops. Good. Not too much. Just a little. And I'm going to fill this tank up. Try and keep my band-aid from falling off. I sliced my finger yesterday. We're going to let this settle. We're going to monkey with the light. There's nothing in this tank now. It's empty.
Window Licker #5 said speak more of this Kansas Dent. LOL.
What? Where's my phone? What did you say? Speak more. What? More of this Ken incident. Oh. Oh, my finger? Well, yeah, I was installing the vinyl flooring last night. And, well, yesterday afternoon. Morning. And at some point I was using the razor blade to cut it. You know, score it and then snap it.
Peplin Creek Aquatics
And
said,
my
"Tell
finger
us
got in the
about
way.
what all
My finger got in the way of me scoring the... So I sliced it a little bit with a razor blade. It'll be alright. But I'm trying to keep it out of the water. Alright. Let's put the lid back on this while that chooches. This tank is like grody to the max, man. It's like calcium buildup right there. This lip. Jesus. Gotta sweep that. That there. This there.
Barbara Jackson said, "So what you're telling us, Jason, is you scored last night."
Yeah. My finger. Alright, let's play with this. This says it's 9:39, which I don't believe. Oh, I still have my coffee. Forgot all about my coffee. My coffee. My depths unknown mug. Mm-hmm. Okay. We're going to sit here for a moment. I'm going to play with this. M. Alright. That did nothing. I'm guessing it's 10:30. Does that sound right? Where's my phone? What did I do with it? I just had it. Oh, what did I do with it? It's over here. Ow! Oh my god. Yeah, 10:30. Tank looks nice. Well, thanks. Oh, I turned the light off. Ooh. Looks nice and cloudy. Alright, well, we changed the time. Okay, so let's... Well, that's the dimness, okay. Brightness is at 100%. M1 is day, on, off. Alright. Set to come on at noon at 100% brightness, is that right? Oops. On. Day on. Okay. On, off, on. Let's hit M. You want it to come on at noon? No. Let's have it come on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. At 50% brightness, that's what it is right now. Maybe go down to 30% brightness. Okay. And then at 7 p.m., it goes off. So that would be 5 hours. Maybe we should do 6 hours. At 8 p.m. it goes off. Two p.m. goes to 0%. What? Understand this. Two p.m. All right, I'm confused. We just set it to go on off at 2 p.m. It's not the right button. Right. Day on 2 p.m. at 30% brightness. 8 p.m. It's weird. I don't know. Let's change this. Moonlight is off. I don't know. I don't know. I think I set this right, but I don't know why. It's 100%. It's 30%. All right, at 2 o'clock, it's 30%. At noon, what is this? At noon it goes off? I'm not sure what is happening right now. At 12, no, we want this at 2. 8 p.m. It's 6 hours. 30. Oh, that's 50%. 30%. 8 p.m. on. Oh, I see. That goes till 10 o'clock at night. Makes sense. Eight a.m. till noon at 37%. No. I have no idea. This is so confusing. Twelve to 2. I turn everything to 30%. 12 to 4. I set all these like 30%. I had it ramping up. 4 to 6. Oops. 30%. 6 to 8. 20%. 8. I guess we'll see. Just gonna turn it off for now. Alright, cool. Done monkeying with that. I did release the fry back into the parents, so they should be cool. Keep an eye on them. Oh yeah, we gotta do the, what do you call it? Canister filter. Oh my god. Oh. Man. Let me move the camera. Right. Whoa, don't step on that. It's a little dusty over here. Let me get a bucket. Get this bucket out. Come on now.
Barbara Jackson said you need a motoring chaser with that coffee.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. Alright. Just wanted to rinse that real quick. Alright. Let's go down here, right next to the trash can. We're like in this corner. Oh well. Rightish there-ish. Alright, let's see what you see. What tank is this? This is this.
Geek Boy said middle finger emoji.
Yo, what's up, geek? Alright, we should be looking at a canister filter sitting on the floor next to a trash can. No? Nope, we're not. Oh yeah, we are. Here we go. A little too close. Bang you up there. Anyway, this is the canister filter for the 75-gallon goldfish tank. I am going to change it. Clean it. Because it's making some weird noises. Like it's struggling. I guess I gotta unplug it first. Let's go find it. Hang on. Get my head under here. What am I stuck on here? Something. There we go. Stuck on a lot of things. I think this is it. I think that's it.
Window Licker #5 said careful last time didn't go well.
Yeah, I know. Try not to break it this time. Alright. Yeah, I think it's off. Alright, so turn these off, these valves. Unscrew. A little bit of juice. A little bit of juice. Alright. Now. Oops. There we go. Probably just leave this right here for now. I'm going to take this and clean it. Be right back. Oh, I guess I don't need the bucket. Ow. Oh.
Geek Boy said window licker, that's what we come here for. Or is that just me?
Nope. Pretty sure everybody comes here for that. Man, there's a lot of mold in this. Who would have known? Goldfish and dirty fish. Alright, let's take off the first lid. Ow. I can't even twist this. What the hell? Can't do this with a band-aid. Alright, there we go. There is a sponge in here. Clean out the sponge. Man, that's probably why it was clogged. That sponge is clogged up pretty well. Lots of mold. Or whatever you want to call this. Bacteria. Yeah, that water's cold. Fingers are going numb. Yep. Roll those beads around. Roll those beads around. It's probably really loud. I can barely hear myself. That's on. Whoa. Too much. There you go. So rinse the balls out. These are those Eheim biomedia. Put that one on the bottom, I guess. Whoa.
Geek Boy said those beads make an awful lot of noise when you shake your hips like that.
Yep. Lost some of them down the drain. Is there a sponge on the bottom of this? I think there is. Alright. I think that's good. Let's try to get this back together. Did that lock in? Yeah, that did. Okay. And then lock this in. And it goes back in the box. Take the box back over here. Now this is where I screwed it up last time, so I can be careful. Gentle. Whoops. That was right. We gotta be this way. Alright. This is out. Go on that side of the pole. Happy Easter.
Barbara Jackson said, "So does anyone else have a big box of the charcoal that comes with filter floss replacements that they don't use,
Yeah.
but can't bring themselves to throw
I
away?
usually just throw it out.
Or is that just me?"
It's just you. No. Alright, I think I gotta fill up with water. Yep. Purge the air out. Can hear it bubbling. I can't see. Okay. I think that's it. Let's plug it back in. Let's hope it works. Ow. Oh my god. My bones. Here, let's set this camera up. Come on now.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, said I use it when I ship Corys.
Oh yeah. Alright, what am I doing? I gotta change the camera. Where's the clicker? I've lost my clicker. Didn't I just have this stupid thing? Literally just had it in my hand. I set it down somewhere, didn't I? Bane of my existence is setting that thing down. Alright, whatever, let's just go over here and just do it manually. I'm staring at the floor. There we go. Shake it up. Alright, let me move this camera out of the way. We'll find that clicker sooner or later. Literally just had it. What did I do with it? Guess I don't know. Alright, but I'm going to plug that back in. And you should see water coming out. Up there in that corner. Oh. Yay! It worked. Alright, cool. Whoops. Whoops. Knocked the light off the thing. Oh. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? I'm still looking for the clicker. Oh, I gotta put the test files away. Totally forgot. The test tubes. Gotta clean. Rinse. Put them away. I am gonna have to end a little early today because of the plans. Because of the holiday. We got stuff happening this afternoon. Clean that sink a little bit, Jesus. Oh no. I'm out of RO. I'm gonna fill up this jug too. Alright, there's that, there's that, there's that. Let's put these away. Alright. Okay.
Dave's aquarium thought said, "Yahoo! I'm back." So
Welcome
much
back.
for sleep.
Congratulations,
overrated.
Select Pet, on the membership milestone.
Right on.
Select Pet has been an extraordinary aquarist for 12 months.
Congrats, man. Thank you. Okay. Oh, ow. I should go around and put a squirt of this iron in all my tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. 1. I already did that one. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. Kill that. 1. I don't know if I'm going to do this one. I guess we're going to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Dave's aquarium thought said, I don't even use cartridges in my hobs. I just fill them with different media.
Yeah,
I hope
that's
that's
probably
what
for the
we were
best.
talking about.
Yeah, a boot. She just said a boot. Yeah, I believe that is what we're talking about. Already did that tank. Well, this iron's going to go quick. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Daniel Velez said, good morning, everyone.
Morning, Daniel. Oh, was it you, Daniel, that was asking me about the RO system? I think that was you. Wasn't it somebody in a comment? I was looking at it after whatever it was. They asked me if they were in line, like in series or in parallel, and I think...
Geek Boy said, does the iron help the BBA get a nice red coloration?
Yes. But the RO system, somebody asked me, I think it was you, Daniel, asked me if the reverse osmosis filters were in series, like one and then the next, or if they were parallel. And I always thought they were in series, but when I was looking at my machine, I think they're parallel. So if I were to change those filters, I would have to change them both, because I couldn't just do what I was going to do. But I think that, yeah, I did not know that. So, thanks. Thanks for pointing it out. Alright, what are we doing? What time is it? Okay, keep an eye on the time. Where's my phone? I lost my phone, I lost my clicker. I have no idea what I did with that clicker. I thought I just had it. No idea. What time is it? It's 11. Thanks, always brightening up our Sunday morning, Jason. Oh, well, thank you very much, Barbara. Appreciate that. Can I give it a little love? I can. Look at that. And let me love it. Well, thank you. Oh, you can even give it thumbs up. And I can reply. Oh, I didn't know you could do this. Boom. There you go. Cool. All right. Some of your face.
Geek Boy said, I literally just had it means lost for 3 months minimum.
I don't know what is on his mouth. Is it just the way his color is? Yeah, it must be. Got like dark colors around his face. There might have been something wrong with him. But I think it's just... Is there something wrong with him?
Window Licker #5 said, I would really laugh
Yeah.
if you found the clicker in one of the fish tanks. Sorry, Jason.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't surprise me much, honestly.
Thank
did
you,
I do with
Select
it?
Bet, very much for the 10 gifted memberships.
All right. Whoa, what am I doing? Thank you very much, Select Bet. I appreciate that. And congrats to everybody who won. It's like Geek Boy got one. Look at you, Geek. All right. Got a little bit of time yet.
Geek Boy said better than finding a MacBook at the bottom of a pond.
A MacBook? Yeah. I don't think I'd want that. What did I do with the clicker? Did I move it? Did I put it in the other room? I was over here playing with it. Moved that camera from there over there. I thought I
Daniel
was clicking.
Vella said I set up my new RO unit in series yesterday.
In series, okay.
It now does 150 gallons per day.
Nice.
But I don't think I have enough water pressure to run it efficiently.
Yeah. Well, you can.
20-year-old system with new.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Alexi, good morning. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the RO system.
Select Pet said, "Here, clicker boy. Come here, clicker."
I don't know where it is, man. I'm tired of looking for it. I'm just gonna sit for a little bit. I got about like 10-15 minutes before I gotta head out of here. I don't know where the clicker is, man. I've lost it. I can hear it coming through the speaker. Oh! See if we can. Maybe. Let's try and move this over here so we get less glare. I don't know if that's any better. No, not really. Maybe if I turn the lights off. That should help. Ooh. Did it help? It doesn't look like it helped much. Oh well. Those are my goldfish. I got them at the big box store. They were feeder goldfish. I saved them from a short life. Had them for a while now.
Andy Carson said, "Did you put the clicker down when you noticed you were out of RO?"
That's a good question. That's a good question. Did I put the clicker down when I noticed I was out of RO? I don't see it here. I don't know what I did with it. Probably isn't a fish tank.
Aquatic Moose said, "Do you goldfish noticeably consume duckweed?"
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, they will. I actually feed them duckweed on occasion when I'm doing stuff in the other tank, the duckweed tank. Occasionally they'll take handfuls of duckweed and put it in here, and they will eat it all. And there's even kitty paw prints on the glass, because my cat likes to sit up here and attack the goldfish. And Lily does that. Little Lily Lichtenstein. Where you at, little Lily?
Select Pet said, "Have the goldfish been trained to eat BBA?"
No, maybe. There is BBA all over that, but it's like a thin carpet, right? Doesn't get any thicker. All over that pirate ship is just, everything's black. It's from algae. It's like the thin layer of BBA. So I guess they do. They just keep it at like a... Maybe I should rotate goldfish around tanks. I'm still looking for a stupid clicker. I can't find it. What the heck did I do with it? I had it when I changed cameras, when I was playing over here with that filter. I thought I set it down there, but I guess I didn't. Sitting around here somewhere? I don't know. Is it on top of this tank? Oh, doesn't look like it. Is it under here? Over there?
Select Pet said, could it be in a pocket?
Question. It's not in my pockets. Although there's a TDS meter in my pocket. Is there a TDS meter in your
Geek
pocket?
Boy said, look again in July. It will be right out in the open.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
Fishyman64 said,
Oh no, he's
Happy
here.
Easter, everyone new to Jazrin.
Good morning, Fishymon.
Aquatic Moose said the clicker is in the last place you left it.
That's probably true. That is probably
Window
true.
Licker #5 said it's in your back pocket. M&C Aquatic said, good morning, Jason and
Good
chatters."
morning.
Pum pum pum, pum pum pum, pum pum pum, pum pum pum.
Good morning, Fishima. Good morning, MNC. Let's me wrap this hose up. Put this RO away. I just filled up that jug. Anyway, Daniel, I was going to say you can get booster pumps for RO systems. You can get a little booster pump.
Paul Soltero said, happy Easter,
More pressure.
Fish Nerds and Jason too.
Good morning, sir. Happy Easter. All right, what did I do with this clicker? I put it in this bucket? No. Did I put it over there? No.
Average _Canadian _avgeek said, hello, Goldies.
Yeah. I don't know where it is, man. It's probably sitting out in the open.
Bionic Bigfoot said, happy Easter, everyone and you to Jason.
Good morning, sir. Happy Easter.
Select Pet said, my booster pump makes a world of difference. It goes
Yeah.
from trickle to stream.
Well, that's good. So it does matter. My pressure, well, I had it running a minute ago. I think mine tops at around 60 psi. Yeah, like 55, 60, I think. So my pressure seems to be decent enough to fill my RO. Whatever pace it does. It's not like I use it all that, like, daily or anything like that, so. I do not know.
Paul Soltero said, the goldfish just crapped on the clicker.
I don't know. Probably isn't a fish tank at this point.
Daniel Velez said, do you have a booster on your system?
I don't. No, that's just the pressure coming out of my pipes. But yeah, it tops around 55, 60 psi, which is good enough for that RO. I put it over here. I have no idea what to do with it. It's lost to the ages. Oh well. It was good while it lasted. Oh. Let me wrap this hose up.
Average _Canadian _avgeek said, just cleaned my bedroom and my fish tanks.
Nice.
Boy, it was dusty under the bed. Select Pet said, they say pressure coming out of your pipes changes with age.
Yep.
Bionic
Except they don't
Bigfoot
sell
said,
booster
"I
pumps
don't
for
have
that.
it." Barbara
Yeah.
Jackson said, when you next move a tank, it'll be down behind it, according
Yeah.
to Murphy.
Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe it is behind it. Maybe it fell. Get my flashlight. See that? Did it fall behind here? Let's see it. Oh, my flashlight's dying. Gotta charge it. I don't know, man. Oh, It's gone. It's gone. Never to be found again. On my desk.
Select Pet said, need to tie a cord to the clicker and the other end of the cord to a belt loop.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Alright, let me,
Window Licker #5 said, lol, yes, they do sell booster pumps for that as well. Ali.
Do they?
Aquatic Moose said, I would be more worried for you if you didn't lose and find it every week.
Yeah. 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 I'd be worried about myself too. Oh, Boyzel, what's up, man? Good morning.
Average_Canadian_Avgeek said, I'm ahead 3 days, punting some aquarium tools or etc.
I'm ahead 3D printing some aquarium tools. I'm ahead. I'm guessing you're saying you're gonna 3D print some aquarium tools? That's cool. I gotta get my 3D printer up and running. I gotta print some more of those Python protectors.
Paul Soltero said, I just saw a fish shop Matt video where he used a freestanding pond kit for a cyclids. Maybe a new project for you, Jason.
Freestanding pond kit for cichlids. Fish shop mat. Freestanding pond kit. Not sure what that is. A freestanding pond kit? I'm guessing it's like one of those rigid pond liner things. Is that what we're talking about? And he used it for cichlids? That's kind of cool. And so yeah, speaking of that, it's almost time to set up the summer tub. Should we grow out in this summer? Last summer we did Celebes. Okay, let me think about something here. I need to make a list. Things that we need to accomplish here in the near future. Yeah, that's pain. Oh my god. Can't keep sitting and standing and sitting and standing. Just gonna stand. While I look for my clicker.
Select Pet said, yai tubs. Almanac says 2 weeks away from me.
Yeah, usually, like around here, I like the wives' tale was don't plan anything out until after Mother's Day, because we can still get frost all the way up until the beginning of May. So it's probably a good safe bet for summer tubbing too. I'll wait till May, probably first week of May, and I'll start putting plants outside. Getting anxious. Where the hell did I do with this clicker? This is really driving me nuts. Okay, I got my little book here. All right. I gotta cull the celebs and the fricatas.
Paul Soltero said it's a frame and liner with built-in viewing windows.
Oh,
Think of it like a deluxe tub.
Oh, yeah.
Barbara Jackson said,
I did see
don't
that.
sit down for too long this afternoon. You may not be able to get back up.
I plan on sitting down for the rest of the afternoon. I don't plan on getting back up at all. Oh my god, ever. Oh my god. I am so sore. Okay. We need to call the celebes and fricatas.
Select Pet
Cole, I
said,
just want
Pan,
to take.
the camera around the room let us play. Where's Waldo with the clicker?
Look at that dude doing a nosedive. I just sat down. I'm not getting back up. Oh, that was a process too. All right, I moved the Madakas, so that's already done. That tank is now empty. I need to, well, let's see. When was that ACLC swap? It was, Fishymon, you're here. Do you remember when that was? Was it the 15th of March? I think that sounds about right. Either the 8th or the 15th. So if it was the 15th, that means I had them 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. That means next weekend is 6 weeks that they've been in quarantine. So we can move the past guys. We can move the Luminatus. Those are in quarantine. We can move the Schultz eyes. Or I might just keep them where they're at. And then the Pandagars, I got that same weekend on that Sunday?
64 said Jazrin it was the 15th of March.
Yeah, okay. Or was it the 23rd? Wait, I know when I could find this out. Because Whip sent me money on PayPal. Grab that. And I'll tell me the day that I got those. What do you call them? Pandagars. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Just to me. Cash. Activity. March 23rd. Okay, that is when I bought them. Okay. So that means they're going on 5 weeks? Well, it'll be 5 weeks next weekend. They've been in quarantine, so we're getting close to be able to move the Pandagars out. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so we got not this coming week, but what is it, the 30th, I guess. Well, no, wait. I'm looking at the wrong month. 27th, the 4th. So May the 4th. Haha. May 4th, we will move. I'll put this down here. Or move Panda Garas. Cool. And then that weekend, probably the 10th May is when I'll start moving, setting up the tub. Day 10. Summer tubbing. Summer tubbing. Had me a blast. This will be next week. Now, What should we do for the summer tub? Last year I did Celebes. I think I had some Luminatus too, but I didn't get a whole lot of fry out of Luminatus. I only put like one mop in there. That's what I did last time. Is I just took the mops from the tanks and stuck them in the tub, and then whatever hatched, hatched. I might do that again. May the 4th be with you. Yep, it's coming.
Paul Soltero said, "May the 4th be with you." I just had to do it.
Bruiser beat you. Got barbs to tub? They're always fun. No, I don't actually. Well, I have those cherry barbs. But I only have a pair of them. Got them from Patty. I should probably, it'd be kind of cool to do the, like, the frittata, not the frittatas, the, maybe the Gertrudes. Oh, I do have those Pascais too. Maybe I could throw them off out there. Huh. I don't have any barbs. I really... I have those cherry barbs. I think those are the only barbs I have. Used to have Odessa barbs. They were cool. Those guys are rough, man. Barbs are rough on each other sometimes. I think I started out with like 7 Odessa barbs.
Paul Soltero said,
And
"Put
then they
goodies
would
in
just
the tubs."
shoot AIDS. That's not a bad idea.
Barbara Jackson said, "Cherry barbs are my new favourite fish. Got about a dozen last year and I love them."
Yeah, they're pretty cool. What I was saying about those Odessa barbs, man, they would just pick on one, whatever the weakest one, and then I had 6 Odessa barbs. And then they would pick on the weakest one, then I had 5 Odessa barbs, and then they would pick on the weakest one, then I had... That's just kind of how it kept going, man. And then it was out of Odessa barbs. Alright, so that's the plan. Next weekend we're going to move some of the fish from the the swap, the permit tanks.
Window Licker #5 said, "Is that the clicker on the tank in the reflection? You're on the TV here now."
No, that's my overflow alarm. The orange thing you're looking at? Yeah. Unless you're seeing a different reflection. I see. Oh no, the thing on top of that tank in the back there. That's a USB charging thing. It's got some lights plugged into it for the fry rack. Believe it or not, there's lights on the fry rack, but I never turn them on. Those are like the USB lights I got from Patty. I was thinking of getting Odessa barbs. Glad I didn't now. The cherry barbs are pretty nice to each other. Yeah, cherry barbs are pretty chill. They seem to be kind of like the chill ones. The Odessa barbs are definitely, they were rough on each other. I mean, maybe it was just me. But they were really cool looking fish. Gotta admit that. Oh my god, it's 11:30 already. I gotta head out, guys. I gotta start.
Fishyman64 said, "Rosy barbs eat algae."
Hey, the lights are going off. See? Telling me it's time. Time to go, folks. I gotta head out, do the Easter thing.
Andy Carson said, "Jason, thanks for hanging out with us. Everyone enjoy the rest of your weekend. Happy Easter."
Well, thank you, Andy. Thanks for hanging out with me. And everyone else. Thank you. But yes, we will do this again next week. We got a plan. What's the other camera looking like? Just staring at the 75. All the lights are out. All the lights are out. I haven't had any trouble out of my Odessa barbs, but my fish are never normal. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's not like I had trouble. It's just maybe I needed more. Maybe they were in too small of a tank. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't feeding them enough. I don't know. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I will see you all next week. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it down below.
Don't Ginger
I
Me
always
said
answer
size
them.
matters.
Yes. Yes, it does. Yep. All right, guys. We'll do it again next week. Same place, same channel. Hit the like on the way out if you haven't. Subscribe as always. Like I said, you got any questions, comments, leave them down below. I answer all my questions or answer all my comments. You got anything you want to email me, show off? Whoops. Go here. There you go. Send it there. And in the meantime, happy Easter, everybody, and have a good weekend. Bye.